What's your name, sir?
The principal name is Joseph Montez Logan. I'm an agent on behalf of the principal.
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
I got a doable power of attorney filed in Wayne County Register of Deeds. The principal name is Joseph Montez Logan. I'm an agent on behalf of the principal.
Okay, you're Joseph Montez Logan
Yes,
or Logan?
Yeah, that's my principal. Yes, ma'am.
That's your name. Sir, I'm Magistrate Chartea. You're here on a criminal matter. 250-453-2601. You have an attorney. Go ahead, counsel. Counsel Reagan, you wait for a reading. Stand mute.
Judge, he's representing himself. He's the principal or the agent of the principal attorney of himself. He's representing himself.
Okay. So, Mr. Logan, you.
Okay, this is Alyssa's fault. I have to thank her for it. It's good stuff. I had a weird day. I ended up in a place I didn't expect to be, but she sent this to me hours ago, but I didn't have access to a computer until now, so I just thought I'd do it real quick. It's good stuff.
Want to waive the formal reading, or do you want me to read the charges?
I would like to see the discovery first and the nature of the cause.
Okay, the discovery, that comes after, sir. Okay, this is only an arraignment. So my question is do you want me to read the charges to you or not?
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to hear the reading.
Okay, so, sir, people of the state of Michigan versus Joseph Montez Logan, allegedly on May 15, 2025, in the area of 18637 Albion Street, City of Detroit, did commit count 1, domestic violence, did make an assault or assault and battery upon a Tanisha Logan, a resident or former resident of his or her household, and or an individual with whom he has a child in common, and or his spouse, contrary to the MCL 750.812. Okay, maximum penalty is up to 93 days jail and or $500 fine. Do you understand that, sir?
No, ma'am. I do not understand that.
You do not?
At the moment,
what is it that you do not understand?
Well, because MCL 12.280 is gives you the personal liability of my agent capacity, and that gives you understanding of 1 and 2, saying that I have the same rights as a self-appointed state appointee, the same rights as a state appointee, and I have no interest in this matter.
Okay, well, sir, you are the individual. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty. It alleges that you did make an assault and battery on a Tanisha Logan. Okay. Again, the penalty is up to 93 days jail and or $500 fine. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty. Let me give you your court date, sir, which is going to be May 28, 2025, free trial. It's an in-person hearing, let me make sure, 8:30, in person here at 36th District Court in front of Judge Austin Garrett. Do you understand that, sir?
No, ma'am. No, I do not.
No, I don't think that. I think you do understand, sir, because by your talking, okay, you do understand English. Whether or not you disagree with it, sir, that's another matter, Mr. Logan. But everything is placed on the record because everything is being recorded, sir. But I do believe you understand English. I'm giving you that court date. I'm also letting you know, sir, in terms of whether or not you wish to go forward, however it is, that's going to go in front of Judge Austin Garrett. Do you understand that?
No, ma'am. I do not understand any of the matter, any of the charges, none of what you're saying, because I'm actually the agent on behalf of the principal.
Okay.
No personality in this case, and you try to build a case on me personally, and I'm not liable. I don't have an interest in this matter.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Logan, but you place that on the record. I've heard that. Sir, you still have that court date. I gave it to you. Okay. If you do not show up, a warrant will go out for your arrest. As to whether or not, like I said, when you want to argue as to motions or not, that's going to be between you and Judge Garrett. Okay. Let me give you some bond conditions, sir. That means you need to abide. You're not to have contact with a Tanisha Logan. That means no person-to-person contact. No contact with third parties, no phone calls, no emails, no text messaging. You're not to possess any firearms or any other dangerous weapons, and you're not to go back to the no, that's your residence. So I'm not putting that on. Just no contact and no firearms. You understand that?
What happens with the minor children involved?
The minor children, that, let me see. As to the minor children, sir, okay, that's up to family court. So I'm not dealing with the minor children.
So there's no stipulations?
Those two conditions, okay? I don't see anything to indicate that these children are subject of this case. So do you understand what I've just said, everything so far?
Ma'am, I do not understand, but I will take your ruling on behalf of the principal. I can only do what I can.
Okay, no problem. Okay, this allegedly happened at your residence, sir. I also see in this particular matter, there was no injuries. The complaint declined medical attention. Let me see what else.
And I got a question, ma'am. Is she moving forward with the case?
Hold on.
Okay.
There was a 2016 domestic violence misdemeanor. I don't have anything else. What's your question, sir?
Is Tanisha Logan moving forward with the case?
Is she a what?
She's pressing charges, Tanisha Logan.
Okay. So you understand, Mr. Logan, okay? It is not up to the complainant to press charges. Charges come from the county, the prosecutor's office.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just of the understanding that the state of Michigan is a legal fiction. It's not a living person.
Okay, it's the state of Michigan. That's why I read the state of Michigan or the people of the state of Michigan versus you, sir. So
Okay.
It is up to the prosecutor's office that files the charges. They have filed the charges. Whatever happens after that, that's going to occur in front of Judge Austin Garrett, his courtroom. So I see that you have local ties. Anything else you want to add, sir?
No, not at the moment. No,
Okay, well, this is gonna be it, sir. In this case, bond is gonna be $25,000 personal bond. Nobody has to pay any money for you to get out of jail. I will caution you, sir, that you have no contact with the complainant. Even if the complainant wants to talk to you, you cannot, because you're under court order. Now, you can take all those issues up with Judge Austin Garrett on your court date of May 28th. Do you understand that, sir?
I was of the understanding that this was a misdemeanor charge and not a criminal charge. So I don't understand how it
No, it is a criminal charge. Anytime when you can go to jail, you can be incarcerated, it is a criminal charge.
Yes, that's crazy. Okay, well, I'll just fight it.
It's a misdemeanor charge. It's not a criminal charge. Misdemeanors are crimes. But my favorite is, yeah, that's crazy.
So $25,000 personal bond. Good luck, sir. You can step aside.
All right. So that's our soft set. It really, let me find it here. I've got just the right one for the circumstance. Here we go.
The wheels of justice are going to roll you right into the Wayne County Jail.
So that guy's just a complete kook. I thought it was fun. I stayed out of the way. Also, yeah, whatever. I'm dealing with some issues. I had a day involving planes, trains, and automobiles. That's all I'll say. But I guess I'm going to let it play a little more. The next one isn't good. The next hearing isn't, well, it's not fun because, frankly, the defendant is too reasonable. But I'm going to play a little bit of it just so you can see his shirt, because his shirt is just not what you want to be wearing in court.
What's your name, sir?
Herbert White.
Is it Herbert Coleman White?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. I'm Magistrate Charte here.
Okay, I might have this wrong because I can't see the whole thing. I can't see the whole thing, so there might be more to it, but I think this just says pothead.
Is it Herbert Coleman White III?
Is that what we got going on?
Thank you, Mr. Coleman. I'm Magistrate Charte. Your case number is 250-5767-601. You have
Oh,
an
it's
attorney,
Converse?
Counsel
Okay.
Reagan.
Well, that's
You
not
wait for a
bad.
reading, stand mute.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. I'm going to enter plea of not guilty.
All right. All right, then we'll leave him alone. It's pothead written in the Converse trade dress, effectively. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Hell, it's legal in the state of Michigan, but it's a bad look. It's a bad look in court. Meanwhile, I will say this: this guy he's like that. He has a nice, calm demeanor the whole time. He's charged with some stuff, but he's very sensible throughout the hearing, and therefore it's quite boring. That's the truth of the matter. All right, there we are. No, I'm not in jail, unless you think this is a jail. Does that look like a jail? That's not a jail. That's a hotel room, people. There's a hotel room. But no, that was just that quickie. Alyssa sent that to me, and I was getting on a plane. I couldn't do anything with it. And well, one thing led to another, and I'm here. And I just thought, well, let's do it real quick because it was a lot of fun. Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it. I will see you all soon. And you know I'm not bailing you out, right? I just want you to be aware of that.